Hi everybody, welcome to Nursing Research. This is class NURS 433. Nursing research for some of you can feel like a bit of a daunting experience, but we are here to walk you through this and help you gain a basic understanding of qualitative, which is describing experiences that people experience through words, and quantitative, of taking those same experiences and looking for relationships that happen amongst them and putting some numbers around them to quantify them. So again, two main buckets of research that we will be looking at in this class, but again, from a very kind of basic perspective. So have no fear, we are here to guide you through this and hope that you can get a bit of a deeper understanding of what nursing research is and how to go about utilizing it. This is our welcome video, so I would like to walk you through the syllabus and the week-by-week course instructions so you can have an overview of what to expect during this class. Here is our syllabus for Nursing 433. This is my syllabus. Again, your own instructor will have his or hers up there that should look fairly similar. Again, this is a basic nursing research class where we are focusing on helping you to navigate the good library and finding research articles, critiquing them, and then utilizing them to help inform your own evidence-based practice. There are a couple of different learning outcomes that we are trying to accomplish in this class, and again, they are located in your syllabus within Moodle. You can feel free to read through those. The textbook that you need for this class is Nursing Research, Methods, and Critical Appraisal for Evidence-Based Practice. Make sure you have that textbook. As well as in Moodle, we will have some different activities posted that you can do in there, and as I mentioned before, our use of CINAHL through the Good Library will be an important piece of this as well. You will be graded on a couple of different activities throughout this course. There are quizzes on weeks 3, 4, and 5. These will be open book quizzes. You will have until Sunday evening to get those completed. Once you begin the quiz, you will have 2 hours in which to complete it. And I have given you study guides ahead of time because there's a lot of reading to get through in this course to help you kind of focus yourself into what topics you really might want to be jotting more notes down and really taking time to make sure that you are well versed in before you take the quiz. There are also weekly assignments. There will be a reflection paper due this first week, a PICO assignment due week 2, and then from there on out, numerous literature review grids that we will work on together. There are also your discussion board posts and your final lit review that have points assigned to them, as well as your final project, which is a paper and a presentation, as it is with most of the classes. With nursing research, we are working with research that has been conducted by others. Make sure that you use your best attempts at using APA and giving credit where credit is due for the research that has been conducted by others so that you avoid any run-ins with plagiarism. Again, know if you need any accommodations throughout this class to be contacting the Academic Success Center. All the information is listed here in the syllabus so that your instructor knows of any accommodations you might need. As you will see, it's the nursing grading scale. This should be fairly similar from course to course throughout this program. And of note with nursing research here, you are really trying to find nursing-based information that is of high quality, and so we're really looking to avoid any sort of editorial articles, newspaper articles, and really focusing more on in-depth nursing research kind of based articles such as you would find in CINAHL. Let me switch screens here and I will share with you the week-by-week view of this course. Again, 7 weeks, as all of our courses are. Week 1 will be just an introduction to nursing research. You can see the topics are listed over here of what we'll try to accomplish during each of our weeks. Your readings are listed at the top, and then your assignments are listed down below. So for example, with week 1, again, post a basic introduction of yourself to your peers and your instructor. There is a library module that you will do that is entitled CINAHL Headings. So complete that module, and by Sunday evening you will need to have uploaded your certificate of completion so that your instructor knows that you completed that module successfully. You are going to, I will walk you through a bit of lecture on basic nursing research and evidence-based practice, as well as looking at research article abstracts and PICO questions. For this first week, you are to read chapters 1, 2, and 3. Of note, many times these chapters get a little bit long, so we've picked just specific pages of them. And as I said when I was looking through the syllabus with you, there is a study guide for the places where we get to quizzes. It probably wouldn't hurt to have that out as you're doing your readings and that you're looking for the specific topics that are kind of outlined in that study guide particularly. So for week 1, please go ahead and introduce yourself, do that CINAHL module, get your certificate that you completed it, and upload that certificate into Sunday's Turn It In section. And then the last thing you're going to want to do is by Wednesday of this week, please go ahead and create a discussion post to share with your peers and your instructor. This is about 500 words. I just want you to reflect about what does nursing research kind of mean to you. How have you used evidence or research in your own nursing practice? What are some nursing practice questions that are in interest to you? What intrigues you about the work that you do? And then how are you feeling about approaching this class? Are you apprehensive? Are you excited? Just be very honest with your instructor as kind of how you're feeling about this course. So again, by Wednesday, please make that posting, and by Sunday, respond to at least 2 of your peers about their posts. Going into week 2, we are going to start delving into qualitative literature. Qualitative literature seeks to understand a phenomenon that someone has experienced through their words. You will be reading chapters 4, 5, and 6. You will also want to make note that there is an article in chapter 7 that you are to read as well. And for that Wednesday, you are to create 3 PICO questions. PICO questions we will go over in week 1's lecture. So formulate 3 PICO questions of interest to you. Pick one that is of the greatest interest to you, and then you're going to want to find in Good Library, specifically using CINAHL, 3 articles that would be related to your topic of interest. And go ahead and just give us just a quick little summary paragraph of each of those articles. So post that by Wednesday. By Sunday of that week, again, respond to 2 of your peers. What interested you about the PICO question that they chose? If you were to pick one of their 3 PICO questions, which one would you choose? And then go ahead and ask any probing questions that you might want to of your peer. Why did they choose that sort of thing. Also by Sunday evening, please go ahead and upload your literature review grid on the article which is listed in chapter 7. It's Becoming Normal, a grounded theory study on the emotional process of stroke recovery. So read that and do your best attempt at completing that literature review grid. Again, when we get to week 2, I will, well, it'll be the very beginning of week 3. I will upload a video for you that kind of walks you through step by step of a tutorial. This is what I came up with when I did that literature review grid. I want you to kind of self-check yourself and see where did we come into alignment, where did we disagree, those sort of things in our critique of that article. Going into week 3, you'll see that there's chapters 9, 18, 19, and 20 with a article to be reading for this week. By Sunday, you will have a lit review grid to turn in for that article, as well as a quiz to take. Again, the quizzes will be open all week long, but once you start it, you have 2 hours in which to complete it, and it is due no later than Sunday. Week 4, similar thing. There is an article that you will be reading. It is article Appendix D in your textbook. Look for that article. Again, it's outlined in middle, but article is Appendix D in your textbook. Do a lit review grid on that and a quiz for week 4. Week 5, your lit review grids for your project are due, as well as a final quiz. By week 6, you are turning in your final paper, and by week 7, Wednesday of week 7, please have your presentations uploaded so that you can critique one another's presentations and have that turned into me by Sunday. There will be a peer critique piece that you'll need to complete. I believe that that's the overview of nursing research from start to finish over the next 7 weeks. And again, weekly you will have lecture videos as well as instructional videos uploaded to help guide you through this course. Best of luck, and again, please do not hesitate to ask as you have any questions. Your instructors are more than happy to answer your questions, guide you in the correct direction. All right, best of luck with nursing research.